Hi, folks. Today we're going to talk about foot strike. And it's not unusual to be talking to someone, they'll say, yeah, I'm working on having more of a midfoot strike because I'm a heel striker, and I've got these special shoes that are going to help me turn into a midfoot striker instead of a heel striker. When the fact of the matter is, there's nothing really inherently wrong with a heel strike. So let's get into that. Basically, in distance running, you're either going to be toe striking on the ball of your foot, which is, people don't think that's good or bad. Midfoot striking, everybody thinks that's the best way to run. And heel striking has a reputation for really, it's a bad thing. It's going to slow you down, cause injury, etc., etc. When, as I said, there's really nothing inherently wrong with heel striking. So as a couple of points of proof, Meb Keflezighi is a heel striker, and I think that almost everybody would like to be able to run like Meb. Now, before I go further, I should state there is some science that says you have a tiny, tiny bit of energy return lost in the heel strike versus a midfoot, but it's very minimal. Again, it's not hurting Meb. He certainly runs well that way. Or if you want to look at race walking, which is 100% heel striking, that's how they do that. The world record for a 50K, yes, 32 miles, is a 6:50 pace, so it's certainly not slowing the race walkers down. They're able to power through way faster than I would ever be able to hope to run a marathon. So all that being said, then, why does everybody talk about heel striking being bad? It's not about the strike, it's about foot placement. Roughly 80% of recreational runners tend to overstride, and if you overstride, you almost certainly heel strike. But what we're trying to get rid of is not the heel strike. What we want to get rid of is the overstriding. So what it should look like, here's a picture of a friend of mine. You can look at the great extension he has from behind. Your stride length really lengthens from behind you as you go faster. As you can see, that great power from behind. But look at his foot. It's not even to the ground yet, but that foot is going to be landing underneath his knee. It's probably going to land midfoot, but you really can't tell yet. And by the time his body catches up, it's going to be close to underneath his center of gravity. So his foot placement is very close in front. It's not that heel getting way out in front. So as I said, the overstriding, you're going to land on your heel. The reason overstriding is so bad, two main reasons are braking and vaulting. And what I mean by that is, so first, braking, when you heel strike out in front, or I should say when you land out in front, but you're probably going to heel strike when you do that, you will momentarily stop yourself. You won't feel that you're stopping, but you want to spend your energy running forward, not having to stop, 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 which happens over and over again when you overstride. You also get vaulting. So think of a pole vaulter. They're racing down, and when they plant that pole in the ground, they're planting it out in front of them. Momentarily, they stop, and you can see the pole kind of shudder, and then they vault themselves up and over. That same thing is happening when you're running, and that vaulting can really add up over a period of time. So let's imagine that you're getting too far out in front. Forget about even the braking, which is bad. You're causing that little bit of vaulting. Let's say that you're going up in the air an eighth of an inch, just this much every single time to kind of get your body up and over. Well, over the course of a 4-hour marathon, you will add roughly 1 extra mile of work going up. So your marathon is no longer 26.2, it's 27.2. That's a lot of energy to expend. So we really want to work on getting that foot closer to the body. So whether you heel strike, midfoot strike, ball of your foot, whatever, what you really want to be thinking about is your foot placement, not necessarily your foot strike.